Hey there, everybody. Kendall here. As if you didn't know that, you're sort of probably like on my page right now and probably know who I am. Probably follow me, right? Or if this is your first time, well, then it's your first time and welcome. And just like I'm going to say, welcome to a man that I absolutely adore. Hello, Ron. Happy afternoon. I guess it is now afternoon. Hi, Samuel. So today I just kind of had like one of those nice leisurely mornings and everything, and I was supposed to go camping, but there's a thunderstorm coming in, so camping's getting postponed instead. It's going to be a movie afternoon and just some probably I don't know, just some cool stuff. But I thought I should pop on here really quick, say hi to everybody. More afternoon, Ray, Addison, Tony. And I want to just pop on and talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I'm really noticing. So as a coach, one of my skill sets, kind of mandatory skill set for coaches, is to see patterns, to really be able to pay attention to what's going on and to kind of see how your clients are progressing, what they're doing, where their roadblocks are, where their roadblocks aren't, and all that kind of stuff, which just makes coaches really great people watchers, okay? So we're really good at just watching people, and we kind of enjoy that. Like, that's fun to us. We like to just kind of, just sit back and go, oh, I see that. And we're also all about inquiry and wanting to learn more and wanting to deep dive into things to try to figure stuff out. So we're problem solvers. Our natural skills are people watching and problem solving, and then of course creative energy, right? Because you've got to sometimes be creative to get rid of the roadblocks. So that's what us coaches do. We're not babysitters. So I often get asked, like, how long is this going to take? Do you want me to be a client forever and ever? And I'm like, no, I don't. I want you to grow. I want you to expand. I want you to blossom. I want you to fly free, little birdie. Just go. But some of the stuff I've been kind of paying attention to, a whole bunch of different things coming in from my mentors, different strategies out there, things that my clients are bringing into me, things that I see other coaches teaching on and working with, and then of course all those awesome conversations that I get from you guys, or I get from other inquiries from other people and everything. And here's the thing, I'm just going to say that the majority of people in 2019 are just fucking around. They are just literally fucking around. They're wasting their time, they're wasting their life, they're wasting opportunity, and I personally can't fathom why. I don't know what it is. I think that maybe 2018 just burned a lot of people out. There was a lot of transformation. 2018 was a big transformational year where I know that a lot of people, they went through a lot of life-shifting moments, like major breakthroughs and major different events happening where they had to birth out this whole new life. And I think that it just exhausted a lot of people. But here's the reality, guys. Even if 2018 exhausted you, if you sit on your thumb all of 2019, you're going to get to 2020 and you're going to go, well, fuck. Now I am so far behind. Now I have all these negative programs that have kind of kicked in and become habits. And now I'm comfortable doing not a whole lot, not really pushing myself, not really, hey, CJ, he's my brother. Love you. Really like not pushing through different stuff that you need to be pushing through. So if you really get into it and you want to take 2019 by storm, you want to manifest that fuck yes life, you want to really be thriving, then you can't just sit around and anticipate that if basically, I love Jim Rohn because he has this quote, this statement that he used to always say when I was listening to Jim Rohn eons ago. Back in my 20s, Jim Rohn was like my thing. He was my drug of choice, was Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn would talk about, going to Sedona, Arizona and sitting underneath a pyramid and chanting and doing this and expecting that life would just boom, just, like all of a sudden all your dreams would just happen. Your goals would just happen. Money would just drop out of the sky. You would have the body that you want. You would be with the person that you want. Everything would just be perfect because you're sitting at, two ley lines crossing at the perfect area underneath a pyramid in this spiritual place. And of course, the skies would open and the angels would sing. Now that sounds absolutely freaking crazy, right? That sounds silly. No matter how spiritual you are, no matter how into anything you might be, that still is like, all right, that's a little woo-woo, right? That's just a little bit too much out there. You actually have to apply yourself. You actually have to take action. You have to set your goals. You have to know the things that you are processing, the things that you are thinking, how you are feeling, how you are relating, and the way you are reacting to stuff. So the actions that you are taking to get the results that you want. What I see happening in 2019 is a bunch of people that want to go to Sedona, Arizona and sit underneath the pyramid and chant and expect everything to just poof, like that. It's like, I don't know what planet everybody all of a sudden fell from, or what star, or what you're all smoking, but even the ones smoking should know better than that just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, okay? It doesn't. You've got to take action. And here we are in June, and I see a lot of just like even my clients that are just not wanting to do the work. They're just dragging ass on stuff, and it's amazing to me, because here's the thing: for us coaches, we put our hearts and souls into the work that we do. We try to create the most powerful courses. We try to bring the most potent content to you guys, to our clients, to clients that aren't yet clients, to people that can't afford us, to all this different stuff. So we try to put out all this massive amount of yummy, good, juicy, rich content, and then we get back, well, how long is this going to take? Why aren't you doing this for me? Nobody on this planet can do anything for you. Opportunities can open up. The doorways can be presented to you. You can have all this different stuff be presented, right? But it still is up to you, or up to me in my case, to walk through that doorway, to grab a hold of the opportunity, to get in there and actually focus and do the work. You've got to want for yourself your dreams and your goals more than what you want, the laziness, the comfort, and I hear a lot of just yesterday actually, I was doing a couple coaching calls, and on one of my coaching calls, my client said to me, oh, well, that's really getting out of my comfort zone. Like, that's really getting out of my comfort zone. And I heard that earlier in the week from another client that I was talking to, another client in another state, and she was telling me, ooh, that's really getting out of my comfort zone. I don't know about that. All right, if you want to be thriving, if you want to have that turned on lifestyle, if you want to create the money, the sex, the relationship, the family dynamic, the body, the business, the what have you, that you claim that you're wanting, you're not going to get it in your comfort zone. You will never, ever, 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 did I say enough evers? Get it in your comfort zone. The only way you're ever going to gain the things that you want is to break out of that comfort zone and to step out into this foreign land and really truly just go, okay, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly here. I am going to succeed. I'm going to have certainty. I'm going to apply myself, Frank. Nobody going to give you a map. You got to walk your own path. Absolutely. You got to walk your own path. But here's the thing. Like Frank's saying, you got to walk your own path. You got to take that step. You got to take that leap of faith. But at the same time, if you feel uncertain into like, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want. What does the word desire mean? I don't have really any goals. I don't know. That's never worked for me. I've tried all these things and I still have not succeeded. Well, I guarantee you the one thing that you have not tried is loving yourself, is really stepping into soul and getting into that soul alignment, and then having faith in your soul alignment, because you're probably trying everything from a mental perspective instead of from a soul perspective. And if you look out there in the world and you see different people where things are just lining up and it just kind of like manifests magically, and you're like, wow, that person's really blessed. Man, they're the luckiest people on the planet. How do they do that? How do they live like that? How do they manage to have all of that and do all of this too, and still have this and still have that and still have all that energy? It's called soul alignment. Soul alignment is the food that gets you going. It is the food that it is the food that feeds you. It is the rake that clears your path. It does everything for you. And what ends up happening is we step away from that soul alignment, and then we go, well, I don't even know who I am anymore, because we start to live according to everybody else's judgments, opinions, thoughts of us, what other people tell us that we should or should not be doing, and we lose ourselves to the world, to society, to our family, to whatever else is dictating to us. But here's the thing, it's up to us to say yes or to no on that. And when we say no, I'm not going to do that according to your opinion, your judgment, your criticism of me, your thought of what I need to do, guess what we're actually doing? We're saying yes to the most important person in our life, to the most important person in the room, which happens to be ourselves. And the more you get into the habit of doing that, guess what? Number one, it's going to be out of your comfort zone to say yes to yourself. You might go, no, I say yes to myself all the time. Bullshit. No, you don't, because you would not be in the situation that you're in right now and feeling the way that you're feeling and doing the things that you're doing and questioning things and not being able to really take that leap of faith if you were saying yes to yourself consistently, because you would gain more comfort in the familiarity of being a yes to you than being comfortable with being a yes to everything else, which often is a no to self, right? So you can search, you can hunt, you can look for different things, different paths. You can ask people for, what do you think I should do? What do I need to do here? What's your view on this? What's blah, 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 blah. Nobody can actually ever tell you what to do, but they can give you the guidance of getting back in touch with yourself. That is what a lot of the stuff that I see coming about this year really is about. There seems to be just a lot of people very lost to themselves. We're getting interrupted by a 4-year-old. Hi there, Rowan. Can you go back in with your sister? No, I need to finish here. We're not doing Rowan live stream with chocolate on our face. I'll be right back.
Later, he disappears. Where did he go?
My boys, it's like the first real week of summer, and they're with me all week long here, and they are just like, oh, so mom's working, let's live stream with her, let's play, let's do this. They're very mommy focused this week. It's awesome though. It's awesome. Time out, the dog has a sock. Okay, the saving of, or maybe not the saving of, a child's sock. Didn't happen. Yeah, puppies. Gotta love puppies. So yeah. So what I see happening a lot in 2019 is a lot of people not knowing who the fuck they are, claiming that they know who they are, claiming that they know what they want, claiming a hell of a lot of stuff. But when it comes right down to it, there's still a no to themselves. There's still a no to soul. There's still a no to taking the leap of faith. There's still a no to growth, expansion. There are no to their dreams. There are no to their goals. And if I'm talking to you right now, and if this applies at all, well, here's the thing. You don't have to let 2019 be like that. Like, you do not have to fall prey to what the energy of everybody else is. Just because you see everybody else sitting around and just kind of lounging this year and just taking life off, you could say, not growing, not expanding. Years like this is the years that some people push through, make commitments to soul, to self. They grow and they expand at astronomical levels. And then when the next year comes about and everybody else is trying to figure out what the hell happened and where they are at mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, the people who actually decided to lean into self, get into alignment, they go boom, they explode in all these different ways, and everybody's like, wow, that person came out of nowhere. It's like the self-made millionaire overnight. No, that didn't happen overnight. It happened while everybody else was sleeping. that's what happened. It happened while everybody else was twiddling their thumbs and going, oh, that's just not comfortable for me to do right now. I'm just not quite ready for that. I'm just, maybe next year or maybe the next year. I don't know. Is it really worth that? Can I really do that? I don't have the time. I don't have the support. I don't have the money. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the whatever your reason excuse is. They're just excuses. You have absolutely everything that you need to create the life that you want. The only thing blocking you from the life that you want, from having everything that you really truly desire and deserve and are worthy of, is your commitment to self. Your commitment to growth, your commitment to expansion, and getting the fuck out of your comfort zone. You've got to get out of the comfort zone because that's where the magic is. And until you decide to step out of that little safe spot that you got yourself in and it's oh so cozy and you know everybody there and it's just I don't know what my phone did. And it's just what you've been doing forever, then you know what? It's not going to give you what you really truly want. And everything else is you just giving a whole bunch of lip service, but not really being willing to put your money, your time, your energy, your focus where your lips keep talking about going. And lip service doesn't mean shit. All those big words, all those pretty stories, all the things that you're painting, if you're not actually doing it, if you're not actually leaping and learning how to fly and being willing to fall down a few times and being willing to expand out and do those things that are uncomfortable, then next year, the people who did do that, they're going to be flying free. They're going to be living high off the hog. They're going to be exploring life at deeper, more intimate, more joyous, more orgasmic levels. And anybody who's not putting their head down and taking those leaps this year and pushing those boundaries this year, well, boring, average, ordinary, small thinking. So ask yourself, how is your limited thinking, how is your small thinking serving you this year? What are your dreams and your goals for 2019? And what have you truly done to take action to manifest those? Like, where is the proof is in the pudding here, right? So since the proof is in the pudding, I want you to really truly look at what the pudding halfway through the year is revealing to you. Because I'm betting that for the majority of people who follow me, who I work with even, some of my even friends and family, guess what? There's areas in all of our life that we're not tapping fully the fuck in, that we're not really truly taking the action to create the lives that we know we can have. And I'm asking you today, here on Conscious Coffee, because I'd like to give homework on Conscious Coffee, about how is that limited thinking, that small thinking really serving you? And what's your pudding saying? Like, seriously, what's your pudding saying? Maybe I should change the title of this to, what does your pudding say about your life? It's an interesting title. That might get some views, right? What does your pudding say about your life? You'll be going like, what the heck is she talking about? It's crazy to me because I have so many people that are just asking me, like, well, what are you going to do for me? Why is this not working for me? Why is this not happening for me? Like, I have not, I need, basically like looking to me as their coach to fix their shit for them 100%, but they're not wanting to apply themselves. They're not wanting to put in the work. I have people, that won't even step the fuck in and even start the work, given the work, and then they're just like, yeah, well, I just haven't gotten to that yet. I gave it to you 6 months ago. 6 months to do like 3 little things? Seriously? Oh, people. I love you all to death. I do not love the lazy comfort that this year has everybody in. I'm not in love with that at all. I love to see people thrive. I love to see people grow. I love to see people really come into themselves and expand and live that fuck yes life and have the killer relationships that they desire and have the amazing sex that they desire and have the abundance, the financial, the love, the joy, the health, abundance, and prosperity that we all deserve. But I can love and want that all damn day long, and really truly at the end of the day, the only person that I can affect with that is myself, because that's my actions for my own life, right? I can pray for it for you. I can send you lots of wishes. I can go, I'm going to sit underneath a pyramid in Sedona, Arizona and send you good vibes and good energy and do Reiki from a distance on you and all that good stuff. But I can tell you what, none of those good vibes are going to do a damn bit of good for you unless you open up to your own damn good vibes and claim your life and say yes to soul, your soul, not everybody else's. That means get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Just get the fuck, and commit. Commit to you. Commit to change. Commit to growth. Commit to flying. Stop committing to comfort. Stop committing to mediocrity. You deserve more than that. In the links, you are going to see a link to my micro consults. I am doing free micro consults for a couple more weeks. Those are just 30-minute consult calls that I'm doing with anybody nationally or in Canada and stuff. Basically, if you, or outside the United States and Canada, we can definitely do Facebook Live as well. We can do the video chats and stuff like that. So do not hesitate. Fill out that small little application if you would like some guided assistance in how to tap into soul and how to get into that alignment and how to claim your life in whatever freaking area you're actually wanting to claim it in. And guess what? It's all one area. It's called your life. So if you would like assistance in that, fill out the free consultation. Take up the opportunity to leap out of your little comfort zone and claim that big, beautiful, amazing, thriving, turned on life experience that you do deserve. Okay, guys, let me see. I saw a couple comments coming in here. Focus, comfort is weakness. Yes, yes, yes. Afternoon, Bill. Afternoon, Glenda. Frank. Afternoon, Rachel. Sandra. I think you need a few more evers. Oh, yeah, Addison. I kind of got off on an ever kick there, didn't I? Okay, so yeah. Other announcements that I want to quickly touch on. Addison and I just released yesterday our men's conscious masturbation coaching. And this is a 9-session private coaching offer that we are making to gentlemen to help you become more conscious in your sex. So we are going to be teaching you guys some amazing, amazing stuff. It is one-on-one for men. It is co-taught between Addison Bella and myself. And yeah, so I encourage you to go click on the link that's going to be coming up here in the comments section. Click on that link. And if you are a man, if you enjoy self-pleasure, if you have a porn addiction, if you're having trouble with sensation, if you're wanting more depth and intimacy with your partner and you just can't quite feel your partner anymore, if you're masturbating 3, 4, 5 times a day and you're just feeling like you got that coffee edginess going on, it's still just empty and depleted. If you still work in your 8 from age 13 on game, like you're doing the same thing that you did when you were 13, 14 years old with your self-pleasuring techniques, well, it's probably time to up-level those just a little bit, maybe learn a little bit more about what conscious masturbation is and how tapping into your body and tapping into what conscious masturbation can actually add to your life, that you will not only increase, better, make phenomenal your self-pleasuring, but guess what? For your lovers, for your partners, you're going to intensify that shit too. You're going to really bring about a much better intimate game than what you might be sporting right now. So check that out. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for right now. That's my big announcement. Yeah, conscious masturbation for men coaching. It is private. It is not group. It is one-on-one. It is global. Okay? It is video training, but it's actually live. Like, it's all live. So you're going to get me. working with you live. You're going to get Addison working with you live. 2 women working with you, teaching you how to be a better lover. So I love you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Help me promote Conscious Coffee. Help me promote all the stuff that I do offer and everything. Hit the share button. Thank you for your loves, your likes, your comments. I will catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee sometime throughout the day. As always, stop existing, start living. You can follow me at www.kendalwilliams.com. Bye, everybody.